Hi, this is Lisa with Holland Designs Crochet. Today I'm going to read a story to you. This is a book that I wrote and had published a few years ago. It is called Tip Counts to 10. And I also have a free crochet pattern available, which I will link in the description box for a crocheted border collie. And I'll just show you what the border collie looks like. This is actually Farmer Cliff holding a crocheted border collie that I made for him. So he was a good friend of ours, and he loved exchanging stories and writing stories and talking to my girls when they were quite young. And he told us this story about this true story about his life as a farmer in New Zealand. And I ended up taking his story, rewriting it in poetry form, and publishing it in this book, Tip Counts to 10. And so I will read that for you now. Tip Counts to 10 by Lisa Van Klaveren. The illustrations were done by a friend of mine in Australia. Her name is Marilyn Leach, and she is an artist who specializes in wildlife portraits. And I'll just read this here at the beginning. If there is a moral to this story, perhaps we can say that while animals do not possess brains to calculate and reason as we humans do, their gift of instinct still allows them to be man's best friend. And that was a quote from Mr. Cliff Lakey, who was the farmer who inspired this story. Tip is a border collie, and he's smart as can be. For Farmer Cliff, he makes great company. He's a hard worker, a great helper. That's right. He herds 100 baby calves morning and night. Bringing them all to have their share of milk from the feeding stall, he handles them with care. The baby calves are hungry, but this they have learned, that Tip is the boss. They all wait their turn. Tip brings 10 baby calves to feed at a time, always exactly 10, never 11, never 9. But one day, something happened that caused Farmer Cliff to worry. Tip brought only 9 baby calves, then disappeared in a hurry. Where has that dog gone, the farmer wondered. Was it a trick? But then he heard Tip barking, as if to say, Farmer Cliff, come quick! Farmer Cliff ran fast, and to his surprise he found Tip down on his tummy, down on the ground. Comforting a hurt baby calf who was alone and scared. In stray wire from an old fence, its leg had been snared. Poor little one, said Farmer Cliff soothingly, as he gently freed the calf and lifted it carefully. Farmer Cliff carried the calf back to rejoin the rest, then said to his dog, Tip, you're the best. Counting to 10, Tip, you always get it right. You've definitely earned yourself a special treat tonight. And there is Tip's bowl and a special bone, because he's a very helpful and very loyal border collie. And at the end of the book, we have another quote here. So my animal friend, while he couldn't count, he showed by his works that he knew what 10 calves looked like. Then, that particular day, he knew there was one missing. How marvelous, and even more, without direction from me, he took it upon himself to go and find it, guard it from harm, and in time to guide me to find them both. Cliff Lakey. Tip the Border Collie is a free crochet pattern which you can download from my Ravelry shop. I will put the link in the description box. The sample was made using worsted weight yarn in black and cream, approximately 110 yards each color, also a crochet hook size F, 3.75 millimeter. You also need stuffing, 2 safety eyes, approximately 16 millimeters, and a safety nose, 16 millimeter size, and a yarn needle. The finished size of the Border Collie, approximately 9 inches from the tip of the nose to the tail, and 6 inches tall when laying flat.